It was ugly, it was gritty, but the Chicago Bears got a huge win against the Raiders, 25-24, to reach 2-2, and who knows what this will mean for the rest of their season. Yeah, for the Chicago Bears, that game was wild. Just so much going on. And a lot of it really the Raiders. Kevin Byard, though, their free safety, definitely saved the game early when the offense was sputtering, not able to get much going on. But he had 2 interceptions on the same route, a little deep route seam, and then a in route coming in. And as the free safety, he just made 2 amazing plays on those, and those were big to keep them kind of just in the game, make sure the Raiders didn't move the ball down the field. The offense, I mean, we've seen now week after week anyone can light up the Cowboys, and they had some of those issues they did in earlier weeks, just disjointed at times. Caleb just makes, the way he moves, he just makes some interesting decisions that the receivers aren't always expecting. And on the run, he's not supremely accurate. He'll try to zip the ball in there no matter what. But I just think for the most part, they just stuck with it today. That defense kept them in the game. And then when they needed a drive offensively, they just made plays down the stretch to get a huge win. And that from Caleb is what you want. The Roma Doomsday touchdown, that was big time stuff. I know the safeties came up on it, but he just hit him right with a post, and it was crazy. It's a crazy pass. And Roma Doomsday, we've seen him kind of just continue to improve and get a lot better as the year goes on. I do think, though, from Ben Johnson, he's got to calm down a little bit, man. There was some wild calls. They were going for it on their own 30. And that one worked, by the way, but it was just a bit reckless stuff that they don't necessarily have to do. If their defense can pick it up a little bit, like we've seen the last couple of weeks, the Cowboys, when they haven't played the Bears, have put up 40 the last 2 weeks. And the Raiders, I mean, the Raiders offense, who knows what this is, but they were bad today. And I think a lot of it was caused by that defense and by that secondary specifically, which even though it was a little banged up, it seems to be with Stevenson back in there, it definitely seems to be better, even if they don't have Jalen Johnson for, I think, the rest of the year, at least a while. So for the Bears, pretty good win, just a wild game. Cole Kmet was making big plays. Doomsday was out there. Now we'll see, obviously, what happens, but hey, look, they won the game. Like, the Raiders were making a lot of crazy calls, questionable decisions throwing the football, but Genty was on and Max Crosby was on fire. And the Raiders, hey, look, they got talented players out there, so to go out there, win that game, definitely a good one. Exciting for sure. That was my favorite game of the weekend so far. So I definitely love what I saw, and we will see where the Bears can go going forward. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to do weekly videos for each team. So we have playlists directed to your team and the week in the description. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Please like, subscribe, and most importantly, comment in that section. I'd love to talk to you guys about what you think about the videos, what could be improved, what I did right. Thank you again. Lumia Sports. Peace.